Hi, my name is Mike Conley. I'm the owner of Property Management here in the East Bay. And I'm entitling this video, The Cap Rate. Is your rental property a good investment? If there's one equation that you as a property owner should be familiar with, it's your capitalization rate or cap rate on your property. Cap rate is simply your estimated rate of return on investment. And it's very simple to calculate. It's your net operating income from your rental divided by the current value of the rental. That's going to give you your cap rate. And the beauty of a cap rate is it can be used for all types of investments, whether it be real estate, art, business, or money in the bank. For instance, let's say you went to your local bank with $100,000 in your pocket and you said to the bank manager, I want to put it in a CD, what's my rate of return? And he says back to you, we're going to give you $1,000 at the end of 12 months. So with those numbers, you can calculate your cap rate. You've got $1,000 net operating income at the end of 12 months. You divide it by the current value of $100,000, that's what you put into it, to give you a 1% cap rate. Not a very large cap rate, but guess what? Not a high risk. Because with a higher cap rate usually comes a higher risk. For instance, let's move to real estate. Let's say we have this Ardenwood home in North Fremont, and the owner wants to determine his cap rate. Well, his monthly rent that he's getting from this home is $3,150. Times 12 gives him an annual rent of $37,800. Now from this we deduct his expenses. He's got his property taxes at $7,000, his property insurance at $2,000, his maintenance and management at $6,000. He's got his vacancy factor at 3% at $1,000. That means that his total expenses are $16,000 at the end of the year, giving him a net operating income of $21,800. Then we look at the estimated value of the home, which is $875,000. Now we're ready to calculate the cap rate. We just take the net operating income, $21,800, divided by the value of the home, $875,000, and it gives us a cap rate of 2.5%. That's 2.5 times greater return on investment than he would have had at the bank. 2.5%, by the way, is probably an average cap rate for here in the Bay Area. But guess what? With this higher cap rate comes greater risk because you've got a home now instead of money in the bank. And you could have vacancy and still a very low risk. Rents have been great in the Bay Area, and but you do have a little bit greater risk than you would have at the bank. Now let's just say that the owner of this home wasn't satisfied with the 2.5% cap rate, and he decided to sell the home and do what's called a 1031 exchange. That is, buy another rental property anywhere in the country. And it doesn't have to be another rental home. It could be a warehouse, it could be an office building, it could be a retail strip center. But let's say he went up to Sacramento and bought 2 duplexes for $875,000, what he sold the home for. Well, those 2 duplexes are going to produce more income up there than he's getting now at $37,800. Let's say he got double the income from those 2 duplexes. So guess what? His cap rate now goes to 5% instead of 2.5%. But with that higher cap rate comes greater risk. It's in Sacramento, that's a secondary market. It's a couple hours away. He has 4 tenants instead of 1. So little greater risk, but a greater cap rate, greater return on investment. So the big question for you is, what is your risk tolerance? Are you happy? Are you content with your cap rate on your home here in the Bay Area? Or maybe would you like to increase that cap rate with a little greater risk or with another property that you'd like to invest in? These are questions we can help you answer. Just give me a call, Mike, at 510-996-3238. On our website, under the Owner Resources menu, you'll see that you can download a cap rate form and determine the cap rate very easily for your own property. Thanks for watching. Good luck and good business.